Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's Jen and this is Jen's Stitchy Corner, where I talk about all things cross stitch. Today is Thursday the 6th of November and we're on day 6 of my full coverage November. So if you are a new subscriber here today, I really do hope that you enjoy all the content that I share with you. I hope there's a project or two in there that you might be working on or thinking of starting yourself. So I really do hope that you enjoy those projects that I share. If you're a returning subscriber today, thank you so much for coming back each time. I love all the comments that you leave me. It really does keep me going with it all. So thank you so much for coming back each time and watching my videos and giving me some love. So, can't believe we're on Thursday already. Where has the week gone, guys? Nearly that weekend, aren't we? And sorry if you have to work over weekends. And I hope you enjoy your days off if you do. So I'm going to show you my biggest project today, which is Alice. I've been working on that one for over 4 years, not had the attention it needs. So it is a daily stitch for me to get stitches into it. And that will be my rule now going forward, to keep putting the stitches in on that one daily and to see what progress we can get. I've already reached 5% on that project, so the aim now is 10%, so it's growing but slowly. So I'll show you that one in a second. I also have Mystic Fox to show you, which was what came up on the wheel yesterday. I managed to get some stitches into that last night, so I'll talk about that one as well, and then we'll spin the wheel to see what the project will be for tomorrow. So all very exciting. Has anybody been looking at the Modern Folk Embroidery sale, which will be for next year? That also came up on Instagram recently. I'll see if I can add a picture here for you as to the picture of that one. I'm so tempted. I've not done a Modern Folk Embroidery or a long dog yet. They are on my list of things that I'd like to stitch. Full coverage is priority at the moment, but I would like to fit something like that in. God knows how long it will take with all these projects that I just keep adding and adding. My children may have to carry on when I'm gone at this rate. But yeah, I am very tempted. I do like the design that they brought out. There's quite a few long dogs that I do keep looking at. I've been watching Crafty Emily's videos for some time now, and I just love all the ones that she's completed, the colourways that she's used. I love Emily's way of having the colours like blend and fade in to one. I can't remember which one it is that she's done that on, but it is beautiful, the colours she's chosen. And I know a few other Flosstubers are doing that way of stitching as well now. So if you haven't already, please do go and check Emily's channel out. I will pop her details in the comments below. And also, before I forget, I want to do a quick shout out to a couple of lovely Flosstubers that have mentioned me in the last few days. I will try and do that as we go along, because I don't know when my next proper full Flosstube will be. It's when I can fit it in. I do plan to do a whip parade at some point to show you guys all of my projects. Haven't counted them yet. God knows where I'm at with all these. I'm scared to kind of find out, to be honest, especially after this month with all the new starts. I may film that at the end of this month, before I start Flossmas, which is another one that I'll be doing next month. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. When I'm planning maybe to do the whip parade at the last day of this month. I'll also film my full coverage, obviously, but I'll probably film that then before Flossmas takes off and takes me in a whole new direction of filming. So the lovely ladies that I'd like to shout out that have given me a mention on their channels are Lydia's Leisurely Stitching. Lydia has a lovely channel, so please do go and check her out. She's also got quite a few full coverages on the go, and she's stitching a lovely pirate ship project at the moment, and it just looks beautiful already. So please do go and check Lydia out. And I have already mentioned Thready for Stitching, and that's Jess. I think I mentioned her on my previous video, and she's kindly given me a shout out, which is lovely. So thank you, Jess, for that. And Jess is has got other projects as well, but she does a lot of full coverage, and the pieces she's chosen are beautiful. So again, please do go and check Jess out, worth a watch. She's fairly new to Flosstube, Jess is. I think she's on number 2 on her Flosstube now. So very new, but she's got a brilliant channel, so do go and check Jess out. And last but not least, my lovely friend Karen from the Stitching Owl. Me and Karen have been chatting recently, and I really do love her channel. She's got some beautiful projects on the go, a lot similar sort of taste to myself. She's got some gorgeous nature ones that she's working on, and she's working on a Stitch is So Beautiful piece as well, which is just gorgeous. She's made really good progress on that. And I will be doing a stitch with Karen in January. We're doing the little samplers of some little sheep, which I mentioned a few videos ago, and I can't think of the name of the pattern. But what I'll do is I'll try and put a picture in here so you can see. It's a company on Etsy, so I'll put the details up for you and let you know what that company's called. So yeah, please do go and watch all these Flosstubers. They deserve some love. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. Right, okay, so we'll get straight into Alice. Alice is my biggest piece. There is almost 700 stitches, 700,000 stitches. If it was 700, that wouldn't take long, would it? But yeah, 700,000, near enough on this one. So I'll show you what I stitched yesterday, and then I'll show you the complete piece as best I can on camera. There's just no easy way of wangling these ones. I'll probably, when I get a bit more into this one and it gets a bit difficult, I'll have to hold it up and perhaps get my husband to take the photo to see if I can actually try and figure out how to hold it and show it. Oh, so I've just thought I haven't showed you the picture of where we are or anything, have I? I've just raced ahead and gone straight into this. So let's do it properly, shall we? Here's a picture of where Alice will be if it gets completed. Gorgeous, isn't it? Massive piece, so much black, as I've mentioned a few times now in this one. Feels like the progress is growing now on it. I can see the end of the fabric, so we are getting there. Here's a picture of where I was yesterday. As I said, it is getting hard to take photos. So yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on. Eventually, I may have to just take a photo of the section I was working on, because you guys see it all anyway on here when I show it. And here's where I got to. So again, carrying on with that black, I've done a little bit of confetti, really annoying. There's a stitch here at the top and I need to fill it in. And I must have nabbed the thread out of the box and put it somewhere else to probably put a stitch in on something else. And can I find it? I'm going to have a good rummage later on, because it's going to annoy me that I haven't filled that stitch in. So I'm going to have to go and find my thread. So God knows where it's gone. And which project it's in. I'm going to have a bit of a search around for it. So yeah, carried on with that border, mainly black on there, a few 939 threads gone in as well. And this is what we've got left to find the end. So it is getting closer, isn't it, guys? We're getting there. We are getting there. The end is nigh on this one. So yeah, that is where I got to last night. This is the complete piece of what I've done. This is the more interesting part where I've done page by page. So you can see the characters coming in. And then I got fed up with doing that and started the typewriter method and started coming all the way across. So yeah, happy to be working on it. I do love working on Alice. I find working on full coverage is very therapeutic and relaxing because it's just crisscrossing all the way across. There's no counting really involved unless you're parking. I quite like the way I'm doing it at the moment without parking, because if you park in the wrong place, it just throws, and to go wrong on something like this would be an absolute nightmare. Not to say I won't park, it depends how the confetti gets on when we get further down. But yeah, I just find it so therapeutic to stitch on that one. Lovely. And it's nice to see it come into life a little bit. So I'll tell you all the important stuff about Alice that you probably all want to know about the statistics. So Alice has had 160 stitches added to it. It is now at, so far we've done 34,932,000 stitches out of 692,307 stitches, which takes me at 5.5%. So in total, there's 135 colours in Alice. It's stitched on 18 count, and it's 2 over 1 full cross. See, I'm getting better at telling you all those other bits, aren't I? Just thought I haven't told you those bits, and they're kind of important, aren't they? So you know what I'm actually doing on the fabric. So that is Alice. Now we're going to move on to Mystic Fox. So I'll put a picture of Mystic Fox in here for you. Don't have a printout of this one. Beautiful design. This pattern is from Counting the Stars on Etsy. Amazing charts on there. I do keep browsing and I shouldn't. I've got more than enough on, haven't I? They have some lovely designs on there. So it's really worth going and checking Counting the Stars out. I believe they're on Instagram as well, if you want to go and check them out over there. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Here's a picture of where I got to on Mystic Fox up until yesterday. And let's show you where we are. So, I forgot my board again, guys. Not organised, am I? Just trying to find something that I can put behind it. I'll just put that behind. Oh no, that's not big enough, is it? We'll just go with it. Right. Okay. So this is where we are. So yesterday I was all the way over here, I think, where this dark sort of colour has just started to come in. So I've carried on and done, or is it here? No, it might be here actually. Let me have a quick look. So it's there. Yeah, it is there. Questioning myself. So that is where I was, around here. And there was some of this stitched in, but I started filling in the gaps here. And then I've worked all the way across and I found this thread. There was a lot of stitches of these to get the stitches in, because it was quite confetti heavy, this one. So I'm going to go back in and fill those gaps in at some point. But I just kind of wanted to get some good colour in and get the stitches in, because if I kept changing the colour changes, I would have probably been showing you like 50 stitches on here. Which wouldn't have been much progress. So I've carried on with that thread there, and then I'm going to go back in and fill in the gaps. But yeah, it's a really pretty. It's coming on nicely. Okay, and the needle minder is my lovely friend Lindsay, and that is Stitching Magic 111. Lindsay has a Ko-fi shop, and she sells these needle minders over on Instagram. Every month at the beginning of the month, Lindsay will put on new stock on there of any that she's designed that month. And they are just beautiful. She's got a lovely Christmas collection out at the moment. Definitely worth going and having a look. I have my eye on a few now of Lindsay's. But this was the pumpkin one that she did for the autumn selection. And she also has a Flosstube channel. So definitely worth going and giving Lindsay a watch. She has some lovely projects on the go, and I do stitch quite a lot with Lindsay. We've done stitch alongs together for a little while now, Lovely lady. So please do go and check Lindsay's channel out. So let me just let you know where we are with Mystic Fox. So I've put in 235 stitches to Mystic Fox, which is more than what I thought I would get in to that one, because I know it was quite confetti heavy. So I'm quite pleased with that. Working those other colours in that had a bit more coverage has definitely worked in my favour. So not too bad progress on there, I don't think, especially with it being a confetti heavy. Right, so far then into Mystic Fox, I've done 853 stitches out of 38,400 stitches. So a bit of a smaller project, this one, isn't it? A bit more manageable. So that, I haven't got the percentage on here. Let me just go and check the percentage for you and I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Don't know why I haven't written that down. So that is now at 2.22%. So we're growing a little bit now, that one. It's stitched on 18 count Ada using CXC threads and a mixture of DMC for those lower numbers that CXC don't do. And it's 2/1 full cross. There's 60 colours in total in this project, so there are quite a few colour changes in there. And that's everything I've got to show you on Mystic Fox. Okay, so now we will spin the wheel to see what project comes up for tomorrow. So exciting. I love this part of the video. I don't know if you guys do as well, but I do love this part of the video. There we go. Yay, right, okay. Oh, I'm so pleased that's come up. So Blue Castle has come up again. I'll show you a picture of Blue Castle here. This is the one I was working on earlier in the week. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so pleased it's come up again. I can't wait to work on it tonight now. You know, when you really start to get into a project and then you put it away and think, oh gosh, I could really just pull that one back out again. I was enjoying that. So really exciting to be working on that one again. I know a few of you have bought the chart since me showing it, so I hope you enjoy it as much as me. Lovely blue rainbow in that one, with all the different shades of blue, so very pretty. So that is everything I've got for you today. I will turn off the video in a minute and then go and start prepping my stitches ready for tomorrow's video. So thank you again so much for coming back and joining me on my little stitchy adventure over here on the full coverage month. Really do appreciate you coming back each time. If you've really enjoyed the video and you're new here today, then please do hit the subscribe button. It helps me with the channel growing, plus it will remind you of my videos, and if you do hit the notification bell, then it will tell you when videos are released and you can follow along, so you don't have to worry about missing anything I share. I do love the comments, so please do keep them coming in. I think I'm up to date with them now. I will double check later on, and then I'll answer any more comments in the morning. So take care, guys. I hope you get lots of stitching in today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.